Today's episode is a little Easter episode. I want to wish all of you a very beautiful Easter, and I hope you're enjoying your day. This is really going to be a short, sweet episode focusing on that gap of life. I mentioned that I wanted to talk about that a little bit this week, and I've woven it into a little Easter episode. Very metaphorical, and here we go. Welcome to Rooted and Rising. I'm your host, Tara Michelle, intuitive guide, storyteller, and fellow traveler on this wild path of becoming. This is a space for the soul-led, for the ones unraveling old stories, tending to their healing and rising, not perfectly, but powerfully into who they are here to be. Here we explore what it means to live with intention, to love with depth, and to trust that even the hard things are shaping us. I'll share pieces of my own journey, the cracks, the beauty, the breakthroughs, and invite voices who are walking this path too. Because I believe life isn't happening to us, it's happening for us. So come as you are, root in and rise up. And thank you, truly thank you for being here. Welcome back to Rooted and Rising, everybody. I'm Tara Michelle. I'm the host of the show, and I want to wish all of you a very happy Easter. And I hope wherever you are in the world, you are celebrating with family, celebrating with friends, or just doing what's important to you, being in the present moment, and really just celebrating this day, however it speaks to you, however you relate to it metaphorically, whatever it brings. I hope that you are enjoying it fully. And I want to talk a little bit about the gap of life and kind of string it into, metaphorically what this day represents, at least to me. I want to talk about the part of the Easter story that nobody really talks about, not the crucifixion, not the resurrection, day 2, the day in between, the day when nothing happened yet, when the stone was still there, when everyone who loved him was just waiting, grieving, wondering if everything they believed was a lie. Everything. Day 2 is the hardest day because there's no resolution yet. There's no proof that it's going to be okay. There's just the wait. And I think most of us are living in day 2 right now. So many people just living in the wait. Maybe you left something, a relationship, a job, a version of yourself that you outgrew. The old thing is over. But the next thing hasn't shown up yet. And that space in between feels so unbearable. And I would imagine a lot of people are feeling that just even in the world today, politically. We're in this wild space in between, very uncertain, not sure how it's all going to unfold. And what we're not taught is we're not taught to honor this space. We're taught to fill it, to fix it, to hustle our way through it, to perform okayness so nobody worries, to swipe right, apply again, stay busy, stay numb, anything to avoid sitting in the uncertainty of not yet. But here's what I want to offer you today. The in-between is not empty. It's generative. Under the ground before the seed breaks open, that's not nothing. That's everything. That's the whole process happening where you can't even see it yet. This whole metamorphosis going on underground. You can't even see it. You cannot see the beauty and the divinity of what's happening to the seed that has been planted. Your nervous system is integrating. Your identity is reshaping. The vision of you that's coming to being built in the quiet. But only if you let the quiet be quiet. Only if you stop trying to resurrect something before it's ready. Only if you stop forcing the timeline because the waiting feels like failure. It's not failure. It's day 2. And day 2 is sacred. So today, wherever you are in your story, I want to give you permission to be in the in-between without turning your healing season into evidence of failure, without rushing it, without making it mean something is wrong with you. You're not behind. You're not even being punished. You're between chapters. And that is one of the most powerful places a human being can stand. If you're willing to stand there with presence instead of panic. So I'm going to give you a journal prompt today. And I want to tell you, I'm in the in-between. And it's a constant recognizing the stories playing in my head, releasing the ones that aren't serving me, and really standing in the quiet and allowing things to unfold. But I want you to grab your journal and sit with this for about 5 minutes and answer this question. If you can give yourself 5 minutes, give yourself 5 minutes, okay? Here's the question. What am I in the middle of right now? And what would it look like to trust the process instead of forcing the outcome? What am I in the middle of right now? What would it look like to trust the process instead of forcing the outcome? Not how do I get there faster? How do I get through faster? Not what do I do next? What do I do next? We're always so quick to ask, what do I do next? How do I fix this? Because we can't be with that feeling. Just what does trust look like here? So what does trust look like here? What does it feel like in your body to release the grip for today? Sit with that. Let it be uncomfortable. That discomfort, that's the work. That's where the work starts opening up for you. Okay. Now, here's a deeper question. If you knew with absolute certainty that what you were waiting for was already on its way, what would you stop white knuckling right now? What would you stop doing? Write that one down because the answer will tell you everything about where you're still trying to control what isn't yours to control. So I want to thank you all for being here on this beautiful Easter Sunday. Thank you for doing the real work with me. Thank you for standing in the quiet work, the kind that doesn't get applause, but absolutely changes everything. If this episode spoke to you, share it with someone who's in their own day too. They need to know the stone moves. They need to know that that stone moves out of the way. It just moves on its own timeline. I love all of you. I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. And as I mentioned, please keep having a beautiful, blessed holiday weekend. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Have a great day. Thank you for rooting in and rising with me today. If something in this episode stirred something in you, take a breath, take what you need, and let the rest soften. Be sure to follow the show so you don't miss what's next. And if you feel called, share this episode or leave a review. It helps the space grow and reach others on the path. Until next time, may you walk with trust, speak with love, and rise in your own time. I'm so grateful you were here with us, and thanks for being here. We'll see you on the next episode.